Coin Talk community. Today we've got an AMA with WallStreet Inu. Here to speak about that is Nedji. So yeah, if you could just maybe give us a bit of your background in crypto, Nedji, first.
Yes. Hi guys. How are you? So for crypto, I got into crypto. So if any of my any Muslims that are watching during Ramadan, I got into crypto just by my friend. He kept talking about it. He's like, "Oh, Cardano, this, Ethereum, all these things," and I wasn't really like aware of, the whole crypto aspect, like community. And so I downloaded crypto.com. That was the first app I downloaded. And I was looking at all these like coins, and basically I just put some money in and I invested in some coins, and that's how I kind of started. I really never knew of the like Pancake Swap or Ethereum. I really didn't understand how blockchains worked. So I started doing a lot of research, and yeah, I'm here today. Uh, and yeah, it got me here. And yeah, so
Awesome. So you self-launched on 6th of November. How
yeah.
did the launch go, and what's been happening for the first few weeks with WallStreet Inu?
So actually I wasn't there for the launch. So I came in about, I would say 5 days ago. I became an investor, and I joined in the chat, and I saw like the developer, the team, they were, you know, giving the people what they wanted. So if they wanted extended locked renounce ownership, um, I'd be like, okay, so he's giving them what they want. He's working for the community, and I saw all these YouTube channels like starting to promote us, and I was like, you know what? Let me help them out. Like, let me speak for them, because they really haven't. The team hasn't really spoken, like given an AMA or anything, and I'm like, there's something missing. And I just contacted the developer, and I just gave him some suggestions. I was like, oh, maybe you should take the NFTs here, or you know expand on the world, because the coin is based on the movie, Wolf of Wall Street, right? And I was thinking, what if we take those characters and apply meme characters? So Leonardo DiCaprio in the movie is the Dogecoin, and then after we can have Shiba as like I forget his name, but Leonardo DiCaprio is when he plays Jordan Belfort, his best friend that like betrays him. He will be like Shiba. You know what I mean? Um, and so I came to him with those ideas, and he liked them. And I told him, hey, if you need somebody to speak on your behalf or anything, I can for sure do that. And he was like, yeah, like I would love for you to do that. Like my English isn't very good, and I was like, yeah, no problem. Let me do it. Let me handle that. And so that's how I got involved with the team. So.
Awesome. Yeah, you're planning a series of NFTs. Is that going to go cross-chain in the future as well? What's the sort of is it going to be minted, or how's that going to work for investors?
Yeah, so basically in the future, hopefully we will have a marketplace, and we will have the utility for that. Yeah, for everything. So we will have, like, of course, rarities um, with the whole NFTs, and hopefully that's how we can make have a price tag for each one. People will say, oh, this one is more rare, like uncommon, rare, legendary, and the community will decide what the price tags will be, with the marketplace.
Awesome. Yeah, and you're planning a gallery for exclusive NFTs as well in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the 2D game they're going to make? Is that going to be based on Wolf of Wall Street type gaming, or?
Yeah. So in the movie, Jordan Belfort, he's being chased down by the feds, right? They're trying to get him. They're trying to lock him up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a coin runner game, and basically you're just running away from the feds and you're collecting tokens. So.
Awesome. How does the tokenomics work for Wall Street?
So yes, I believe it's 9% for the marketing and the developing wallet, and there is a 1% reflections. Um, and yeah, there is no burn. Um, but what we were considering, because some people were saying, "Oh, why don't you just have like a buyback and then burn?" And so we're considering that. So that's essentially the overall tokenomics for the coin.
Awesome. Yeah. So the team, how many are on the core team? How many mods, admins, on the extended team, and is anyone doxed on the project? Yeah.
So there isn't anyone doxed at the moment, but as for now, there's the main developer, and essentially for like the game developers or anything like that, we're using the marketing wallet. Based upon my knowledge, we're using that wallet in itself. This way, we can use to hire game developers because we don't want just a team that is going to release a buggy game. So we're hiring a Unity developer specifically for the game to make sure there's no bugs or anything. And admins we have, I believe, including myself, what, through four or five, something like that, 3 to 5. I haven't really gone through the whole list, but something around there.
Right. And audits. The other audits on WallStreet,
So no, there isn't an audit at the moment, but I know that the main developer, he is working on that right now. He's trying to get that as soon as possible for us.
And yeah, how are they doing with the marketing going forward? What's the plans around that
So
to promote?
yeah, so when it comes to marketing, what we want to get some advertising on Dex Tools. We want to get on Coin Sniper, like banners, you know. When it comes to YouTubers, we want to get Your Pop. You know, that's on the list. We definitely want Adam Shelton. We want an AMA with him for sure. Um, and we do want to. One of my favorite YouTubers right now in the whole crypto community space is Crypto Kingdom 78. He plays like a huge influence. You know, everybody just dives in. Whatever he says, everyone dives in, and it will be nice to have his eye, you know, on us. And that's where we're trying to get those 3 YouTubers, hopefully. And we are hiring a Chinese marketing team as well. And
That's
yeah.
great. Yeah. Yeah. So whereabouts are the devs based?
So he's based out in Brazil.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I can open up questions to anyone in the team who's got any questions for WallStreet in it.
Yeah. Anything, guys? Any suggestions, questions?
I just want to say that I think it's pretty cool to have someone come on board and the team be so inclusive. How, like, you gave us a little bit of your story, but how did you find the Inu, right? And how,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
can you tell
So
us your
I
story
was,
regarding to
you know,
this? Yeah.
so basically I was just on Coin Market Cap and I'm like, oh man, I really want to find a good coin. Because everything's tanking, right? You know, as we can see the market, everything, all these projects are starting to bleed out, you know. And Wall Street Eno was the only one in the green, and I clicked on it. I'm like, this name is really interesting. And then I joined the Telegram and I saw the website. I'm like, you know what? I think I want to join into this. Um, I saw the ownership was renounced, and I saw the liquidity was locked, and I also uh, the also when I joined as well, the dev was talking about extending the lock, and he had a poll and everything, and then everyone like voted, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's definitely, you know, working for them. If they say something, he's gonna try his best to do it, you know, and that's what got me in, and um, yeah, I just wanted to be involved with the team, so yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I noticed that the ownership is renounced, so you guys like set it
Yeah.
in stone, and then creating are really trying to create like a community-driven project, right?
Exactly, exactly. Because, you know, like everything comes from the community. You know, the price comes from the community. The value of the project comes from the community. So the more active we are, you know, it will definitely explode. Like the name, when you guys see like the art, you know, that will come out, you know, the game, when we release the teaser for that, that's gonna even bring more people in, you know. And yeah, so
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And so, for I know you touched upon the game just slightly back there. Do you
yeah.
have like sort of a timeline or how the NFTs are going to be integrated or anything like that? Like what's kind of the general, or if you can go in depth in the in the game development part.
Yeah, yeah. So, based upon my knowledge and what was shared with me, I I believe so. The game, we should be expecting some sort of teaser within um around a month or less. I would say that's the teaser trailer that will be coming out, and from there, after that game has been teased, and hopefully we can push a beta out for that, we will have the NFTs released, and that's sort of the general idea of what's the time frame of everything.
Yeah, sounds cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just one last thing from me, Glenn, and then I'll I'll back off.
yeah, yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I was looking over the website and I saw like you're looking to partner with other crypto tokens. Do you have any idea what that's gonna be like? Or are you gonna try to, I don't know, enter in some staking pools or just like to feed off each other, or how? What they got planned there? If you got, yeah, anything on that?
Yeah, so we're trying to expand into like SataMask and Shiba Swap. Um, you know, if we have those two, we definitely can push our name out there even further.
Yeah, yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah,
Sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, I
yeah,
think it's great that they got like someone from the community that's to jump in and say, "Hey, you be our
yeah.
ambassador and go for it and spread the Wall Street Inu
The
name." Like,
information, exactly.
yeah.
Let me be the guy to help spread the message. You know.
Well, yeah, you don't see that every day. Like
Yeah.
some people just bring in all their teams and all their developers and
Oh
everybody,
yeah,
expecting like something. I don't know, like we're gonna grill them
yeah,
on functions and shit like that in the contract. No, we would rather have like a
yeah.
relaxed conversation with somebody, someone about the building
Exactly.
and
You
everything.
know. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's
It's
pretty
better
cool.
like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I want to work for the community, you know? Like I'm one of you guys, you know what I mean? When you guys invest, I'm also a holder as well, you know? Like I'm no different than anyone else, you know? I
I
came in, I
okay.
invested, and I just
Sorry, last thing
Yeah.
for me,
yeah.
is
Yeah.
I just thought about it. Are you actually like a trader or something, or like what do you do
No,
for?
not a trader. I'm just a student, and my friends got me interested in crypto, and like I said, I watched Crypto Kingdom 78, and I
So
just loved what he
yeah,
was telling, you know, you to invest
there's a
in.
lot
So
of people like coming into crypto like this, just
yeah,
finding about it on YouTube and all that. But I'm glad there's people like
yeah,
you that tend to get involved a little bit more, and learn more about the
yeah,
technology because it's important. It doesn't matter what you like, if you're into Shibas, into Inus, into Doge, into whatever. As
yeah.
long as you keep being involved and growing the ecosystem, it's great for everybody. So yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm done. Thank you. Thanks, man.
That's
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah. So yeah, you're growing the community, and you've got some dedicated community members there. By the looks of it, at WallStreet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So I can open it up if there's any questions from investors or the team.
I
Yeah.
have a
Anyone?
question.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What about NFTs? Is that going to be only NFTs related to the game, or is going to be a link between NFTs and the tokens?
Say that again.
Is there going to be a link between the NFTs and the tokens, like Burns or something like that, or is it only going to be NFTs related to games?
So the NFTs, what we're going to do is, we want to implement like a whole like like the cinematic universe with the NFTs. You know, we want to be able to not only just take the movie, but expand upon it, with our own vision. And that's going to be the NFTs. And then what we're going to do is, like I said, the NFT marketplace. And from there, we're going to implement the NFTs into the game, so you guys can change out the character, maybe have some accessories, just build upon that. And yeah, that's how we want to approach it.
Have you already decided the number of NFTs?
I do not know, but what I do know might be coming soon for like some concept like NFTs of like what people like and what they don't like. We probably are gonna release a 3 NFTs, one of Shiba, like I said, with the one character. I think maybe Floki is one of them. Or what we might do is take a scene from like the movie, recreate it, and see how people react to that. But it will be Doge and Shiba, and that's kind of where we are. We just want to see where people stand,
Also about the chains of NFTs, you said it's going to be a multi-chain. And what about the starting one? Are you starting on the ETH blockchain or on the Solana blockchain?
ETH, yeah.
Last question. Have you already planned any marketing on the Asiatic market?
Say that one more time.
I was asking if you already planned any marketing on the Asian market.
Oh, Asian market? No, not at the a little bit, but not as heavy as we want to. That's why we're hiring the Chinese marketing team.
So much.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, great. So I can open it up for any questions for Neji from WallStreet in it. No? Okay. So if we want to recap and anything we've missed about the project, you can tell us about Neji. You can carry on, yeah.
Yeah, guys. So, I mean, we're basically, this new coin that just came out, and we want to just expand on this cinematic universe and, provide a big marketplace for this token, and have a game that's fun, and something that will lure in investors, bring in investors and show them that we're taking this project seriously. And we have big marketing coming up. We have big things coming. We have our audit coming soon, very soon. And I mean, hopefully you guys see us more and more, around, and definitely see our banners, in these on like Dex Tools or wherever you guys go to see or research coins, and we want to be the main thing, and hopefully we can get there. So if there's anything else that I forgot, any questions, guys, anything?
Big is the team. I mean the community.
Say that again.
Big is the community.
How big is the community?
I think he was asking you, how about the community?
Yeah, so the community, it's about, we have 781 Telegram members, and we have 1,091 holders, I believe. So we're growing at a pretty decent pace. It is, it's slow, but I would prefer
growth.
Yeah, organic growth, exactly.
Yeah, it's the best kind, and right. Well, we do say, if anyone's listening into the recordings and they've got any questions, we can get you safely over to WallStreet Inu Telegram. We can post that in the chat for you. If any questions when you're listening back to that, we'll share the recordings around the BSC and crypto Ethereum communities. And you're always welcome back into the text chat after an AMA to keep us updated on the NFTs and the 2D gaming you're planning in the future as well. You can grow off that WallStreet a new name, and that'll be good for marketing as well going forward. So I'll just ask again in case there's any more questions for Neji from WallStreet in. No? Okay.
One more.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Are you planning to advertise in any sports?
Yeah, that's definitely a big one, That's definitely a big one. And hopefully down the future, we're definitely going to look into that,
Yeah, that's great.
There's a lot of tokens advertising there, so it's going to be big.
Yeah, that's very true. Like, as you guys saw with Crypto.com, they just purchased the LA arena, in Los Angeles, So that's huge, So crypto is growing. Crypto is getting huge.
Definitely, it's going mainstream. And the WallStreet as well. Hopefully, they'll all be coming in.
Yeah, exactly. So, they're gonna see our name and they're gonna come right in.
Yeah, that's great. So thank you very much for coming, Neji.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah, that's fine. It's really interesting and looking forward to the future for WallStreet and like I say, do keep us updated if when the NFTs and you're planning the NFT gallery as well. How's that going to work? Actually, the NFT gallery, is that going to be on the website and other projects can use it?
So we're going to hopefully implement a specific section on the website where you can see your NFTs, have a gallery and see what's out, and there is also, I forgot to mention, there will be a website version 2 coming. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah.
Great.
One last thing for me, Glenn. I just want to like a small suggestion, since you're taking suggestions from the community and everything. I think it would be cool if you guys look into like a short series or something like that, or even like a parody of the movie, right? Because you're so tied in with it. And I think that would be like pretty cool for folders or for people just to see it and grab their attention, even if for like a minute of this short animation or whatever. That could be cool. Yeah, so thanks for coming out, man. It's been awesome.
No, I appreciate you guys for listening, and having us on, and especially Glenn, letting us talk and just expand our name out there. And I will definitely write down that suggestion right now. I'm typing that in right now in the notes. So
glad to help. Like, if I see it there, I'll come in and I say, hey, that was me.
Yeah, that's your idea. Exactly.
All right. Cheers, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great. So I'll finish the recording. I'll send a copy over for you, Neji, to share with your community.
Awesome.
We'll get that out around crypto and share with our community so they can listen in.
Awesome.
And I'm looking forward to the future, and the building, strengthening of the community sounds good, and that's the foundations you build upon. Like, people come up with ideas like Acti had there, and it's great for each project.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I watch your guys' channel, and I was like, oh, we should definitely like try to get on there. It's definitely an amazing platform to talk and just expand with everyone.
Yeah. We have small and medium and large.
I have a quick question, Glenn. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
How
long have you been part of the team for? If I'm correct, it's not terribly long, is it?
No, it's not. It's not long. Like I said, I invested in it, and I just gave suggestions to the dev, and I was like, "Hey, like if you do need a spokesperson, I don't mind." He was like, "Yeah, awesome. Please. Like, I would love for you to do that." My English isn't very well, so just having a native English speaker definitely helps the project.
Right. And how's the transition been from the team, providing you with all the necessary information? Is this something you've done in the past, or is this kind of like a new adventure for you as well?
Yeah, this is kind of a new adventure. Like I said, I for like Ramadan, like for the Muslims, like that's when I really started getting into crypto, and I had to like learn like all this information and stuff. And speaking and doing something like this is definitely like a new adventure for me. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the space. And thank you for all the positive stuff you said about the community. And if you have any questions, about how to help the token, you can always bring them back here, and I'm sure I'll be happy to help and provide advice, because that's what we're here for. So thanks for taking the time and coming here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, helping us out and providing a platform. That's one of the most important things, and I really appreciate that. So thank you guys.
You sound like you might have found your niche, Neji. You're a great speaker, passionate, and that's what we like to hear in an AMA. And like you say, some people are based in Asia or around the world, and their English isn't the best. So it's always good to get someone, that can communicate with the investors. And you do a good job of that, I think.
I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm the best, but I appreciate your kind words. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, right. I'll send that over to you, Neji, the recordings. We've got the Twitch one comes a bit later, and YouTube, and I'll send you over the Telegram one when that comes in. But thank you very much for coming today, and take care. And
take care, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Thank you.